Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main parts of the read, really main part of the read, I'm going to use the Late Sears Tarot by Chris Ann. The website is on the back of the book here, chrisann.com. It's at the bottom, I think the end of that paragraph, if I look a little closer. Yeah, chrisann.com, chris-ann with an e.com. Feel free to check that out if you want to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. They're their full names right there. On the back here, there's a bunch of stuff on the back here. Near the bottom is She Who Is Art, the website. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you want, or any of the other things there. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? Let's get through. Ooh. Okay, let's get through them all before we get too excited. No, these are all good. All good. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we need to leave those there. What's going on around you might be a little complicated, but you seem to be okay. Let's go a little farther. That card. Did I not shuffle these? I did. Okay. 2 cards came out that just came out with Pisces, so the rest of them weren't, so it's fine. Somebody's getting over something. Somebody's getting over something. Your energy looks really good. You seem to be very, very optimistic. You like what's going on here. I think what's going on is you're letting go of something that isn't working anymore. It's kind of like, I'm a little nervous about somebody. And every now and then I think about, what are they going to do next? Or what type of wild card thing are they going to pull this time? And I feel like you're letting that go. Let's just make sure that's good. I feel like I'm just deciding not to worry about somebody. It's been a while. It's been a while for whatever that means. 4 of Fire, which is 4 of Wands. And the Wheel. Something about this person. There's somebody you're dealing with. There is a little bit of randomness to them. But I feel like they're more grounded than they used to be. These 2 cards came in upside down. The 5 of Cups and the Temperance card upside down. There's something about this where I seem to think I understand them better now. I realize what goes on with them. I realize that they have some type of shortcoming. But I'm like, I seem to look at their shortcoming like, but I know what that shortcoming is. Everybody has some. Everybody has some shortcomings. It's just how the world works. The worst part is when people believe they don't, and then it's like, well, if you don't think you have some, you just aren't aware of what they are. That's how that works. So we all have some shortcomings. Either maybe some people have a hot temper, some people let things pass by too quickly, some people get take things the wrong ways, some people this, some people that. You know what I mean? We all have certain things. Maybe some people coddle other people too much. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. We all have something. But you see it with them. You see what it is. And I feel like now that I've seen it, and I feel like I'm closer to them than I used to be. I don't know, that seems interesting. This might be somebody that you're in a relationship with, just argument's sake. But it's kind of like, I feel like I know them much better now than I used to. And I feel like when I argue with them now, if I have to, I kind of understand where they're coming from a lot more than I used to. It like makes sense why they're saying what they're saying. And why they're reacting the way they're reacting, and it's kind of like, wait, I know what's going on here, and I can step back and be like, I'm going to handle this differently because I get it. I understand it a little more. I'm not saying what they do is okay. I'm just saying, like, I see it more from what's going on with them. I get the mechanics of this more. You seem to have learned a lot over the last few years, and it's kind of like you're getting to this part where you might have this epiphany, kind of like, I think I can let some things go with them. I think I can allow myself to trust them. There's a wild card energy going on. Around them, there's this block happening. I feel like there's a block that's going to hit them in a minute. I don't know if they've seen it, but there's a block that's coming for them. Something is going to block them. When that block comes in, I feel like their first thought is like, I don't want to disappoint the Cancer. I've already disappointed the Cancer before in the past. I don't want to do it again. And I feel like it's bringing a lot of stress on them, because their mind is going all over the place, and I feel like they're trying to make sure it doesn't become a problem. I feel like they don't want to disappoint you. What's going on with the dice here? Yeah, they got the Lover's card and then the Ten of Swords. They know that you actually like what's going on with them. You're very good. Like, they've worked really hard. It seems like they've worked very hard. It may seem very subtle, but I feel like they're constantly, well, I shouldn't say constantly. Every now and then it just kind of hits them in the head like, oh, I got to just make sure I don't, screw up this connection with the Cancer. I feel like they're looking at it like they've done something. Um, like maybe something in the past they didn't make a good decision, and it's something that weighs on them. Like, yeah, I've done some things, and Cancer's nice to me, but I can understand if Cancer doesn't want to be nice to me. Um, there's something here, like I keep seeing these two cards. This is what's really influencing me: inspiration and grieving. Kind of like letting go of something from the past that I think you've pretty much let go of it, and you're kind of making it quite obvious that you're letting go of it or have let go of it. They seem to be holding on to this. Whoever this is that's holding on to this, they keep thinking about it. And I feel like it's come to the point where they have to accept that not only you've let go of it, but if you've let go of it, they need to let go of it too. They're not behind the eight ball, if you want to say that. I don't know if that's the best way to say that. But it's kind of like letting go of that Ten of Swords moment. Oh, the Ten of Swords. No, it's the Ten of Wands, but it's upside down. Letting go of that burden. Ten of Wands. Okay. I saw it like, wait, didn't I just have the Ten of Swords over here? No, maybe not. I thought I had the Ten of... Yeah, it's in the dice. That's where it is. That's where it is. This isn't going to go bad, but they feel like they're going to disappoint you. And they're very careful not to let go of things, thinking they can't, they're not allowed to. That's not the truth. You and whoever this person is, I feel like you're going to get closer. This doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but I am seeing this card, so that's kind of why I'm saying that, because you got the Knight of Cups here on your side, so you might be making a gesture towards this person. Things are going quite well. Things are getting stronger. I'm getting the Forgiveness card over here with the Ace of Pentacles. Something is being let go. You are completely letting go of something. You're like, no, I don't think that's a problem anymore. I feel like people sometimes miss that with water signs. Because I'm a Pisces, I'm a water sign, Cancer's a water sign, Scorpio's a water sign. If we get to a point, just as water signs as a collective, and we really believe, we really look through something and we can see like, all right, there was a big screw up in the past, but time has passed and this person has proven themselves. But moreover, there's been more information, more things coming forward, and I've seen more about this person. And you know what? I do think they're worth it. I do think that's in the past. I think the past is the past. People make mistakes, but I don't see them making that again. I feel like they've learned. I feel like we all make mistakes, and this person, I can let this go with. Water signs can be very forgiving. We can, as a whole, but there's usually merit behind it. It's not like we're just like, yeah, I'll just forgive them and get over it. I think most water signs know. We can try to fool ourselves into that, but when push comes to shove, if we haven't resolved the past, it'll come right back to the surface when a moment hits, and we're like, oh, well, I thought I liked you, but I don't. It'll just kind of return, kind of like, well, I thought it was over, it turns out I'm not. But if there's merit, and I've thought about it, and you've gone through the motions, and you're like, no, this person has proven that they do feel bad about what they did in the past, and they have made up for it, and they have grown as a person, forgiveness is definitely there, and water signs are very capable of that. With merit. Earth is different but similar. But I don't know why I'm throwing that in, but Earth is different but similar. Because I see you really enjoying time with whoever this is. There's a lot of good energy here, a lot of fun time here, a lot of like getting closer. You feel like whatever went wrong, justice has come around. They have shown who they are. They've shown a better side of them. They've actually moved forward. I feel like you're very honest. Like, that's what life's about. You're supposed to improve as you get older. That's just how you do things. Well, hopefully that's what's going on. It's better when people improve as they get older. We're designed to improve as we get older. Some people fight that tooth and nail, but still. Some people seem to go the other way. That's a whole other story. But when somebody improves, that's the optimal purpose of life, is to improve and go better and do better and be happier with things. I feel like you might literally say something that shows this person that the past is literally done. Like, that you're not holding anything, that there's no problem for you, and that they should let it go too. because I'm seeing they're getting closure for something that they thought would not end, but they thought, well, I used to be in this part of the group, but then I screwed up, so I'm now on the out, not completely on the outside, but more on the fringe. So I'll never be. It's like they're looking at it like I'm never going to be really on the in anymore because of the mistake I made. So they're just accepting they're going to be more on the fringe. And you're going, no, get in here. Come on, it's fine. Things are fine. I've seen who you are. Get back closer. Come into the center more. And they're getting that. They're like, wow, I'm being allowed into the center again. Whoever this is, they do not take it lightly. They do not take that lightly. And I feel like it might be more of a thing where they need to literally forgive themselves for whatever it was in the past. Like, people make mistakes. Like, I don't know. There's no life where you don't make mistakes. It doesn't happen. Like, nobody's life is this perfect, like, we do everything great. We do everything exactly as it should be. No, nobody's life is like that. I don't care who you are. If somebody's telling you that, it's one of two things, and I truly believe this. They're either flat out lying, or they're stone cold crazy. One of the two. I'm sorry. It just, life is not meant for perfect. Life is meant to evolve. And I feel like you were like very like, no, this has moved forward, and they might need to get on the same page too. Like, let that go, let the past go, stop holding it back on themselves, and realize, hey, you've evolved. Now let's keep evolving. We're fine. It might take them a little while. They might have to sit with it for a minute. I don't know. It's possible that this person is an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, but they may have to take a minute to really churn with that, accept that, allow themselves to forgive themselves. That's a thing. Like, people have to forgive themselves. Like, it's one thing to get forgiveness from another person, but to forgive yourself is also a factor. That's also a thing. I mean, this is going better. I feel like you're going to be very happy with this person going forward. You're showing a lot of faith in them, which is extremely healing for them. What's this Eight of Wands coming in for them? Five of Fire, which is conflict. I think that's inner conflict and the Wheel. I feel like they're having some inner conflict about this. And there might be a little part here where they have to let it go of themselves. They're not going to be a problem for you. They're still going to be, I feel like they're going to be maybe a little bit over nice to you. I feel like you'll handle that the way you need to handle that. I think you'll be fine. I think they're just saying that's where that's coming from, because they need to literally forgive themselves for whatever it is, which is interesting. They just have to forgive themselves. It's just probably going to take some time. Especially, I'm not saying they're an earth sign, but it might have an earth feel to it. Like, it's just going to take some time. Like, when they realize, Cancer really just let that go. It's not like it happened just yesterday, but I don't know. It's just, it might take them a minute to soak that in. And then they, at some point, have to realize Cancer's not holding that against me anymore. So why do I feel like this? Because you're holding this against you, not Cancer. Cancer's not holding it against you anymore. You're holding it against you. So it just might take a little time for them to realize that that's literally what they're doing, so they can free themselves from their own, whatever you want to call that. Are we good? All right, I'm going to let that go. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.